course, having Katie in common, that's been everything. But to me, it's just that it's gotten better with age.
Yeah.
You know, we've gone through college and we have all
And
those
life,
great memories, but life, we've lived
Right.
life together. You know, and then to go through this together was just
It was
awesome.
cool. Yeah, it was
You know,
cool.
just to have that to share. It was our last year at Auburn, and it was when Susannah was diagnosed, and she found out.
Yeah, and I was in graduate school.
She was in graduate school, but we all still lived together in a little house in Auburn, and we all found out. And I remember we were in our den of the house when you got the phone call.
Yeah.
We kind of had a foreshadowing then that one day she was probably going to have to deal with this
to
and
deal with it.
need a kidney transplant.
But you're 20, I was 22, y'all were 21. It was just, you kind of like, oh, okay, this stinks. But my dad had it too, so I kind of was seeing, because he was at the age where it started going downhill when I was in college, and that's about the time it did for me too. It got worse as in my 40s, and really the last 3 years were pretty rough. I was scared because waiting 5 to 7 years, your health can deteriorate. Dialysis is not great for you. You have complications sometimes with that.
She told us that she needed a kidney. And I said,
It was a text message with
it was a
our old
text
roommates.
message, and I said, well, I'm gonna be your match.
I think that's so selfless because she does have a family and children still at home, a husband and a job, and yet she was willing to go through a surgery to help me. It's just amazing. And give her one of your organs. I mean, that's just huge, you know.
Because she said, Martha,
5
what
kids.
if one of your kids needs a kidney? And I was like, okay, they've got 10 amongst them. Switch, trade, they've got their dad. It's all good. You know what?
I was like so worried. And
She
she's
was.
like,
That's
they're fine. They have 10.
They're fine.
Like, okay.
I just think that's the coolest thing about Katie is it's not about I, it's more about we.
That's the most selfless act I've experienced ever, and probably ever will my whole life.
Right before we went into surgery, I looked at her and I said, this is going to be one of the greatest days of my life.
I know, she
you know,
did.
just to
Made
be
me cry.
able to go through that because, you know, and what people don't understand also is that you really don't need 2 kidneys. You just need one. So why not give it away? And if you
I
can
have
give
3,
it,
yeah.
if you can give it away to your best friend, why not? I mean, I was built by God specifically to do this for her.
Right.
And I remember on the last day, it was the very end of the testing, and they did about 120, I think, blood panel, and there's 9 that have to match. Of the 120, 9 that have to match, and if one of those 9 does not match, then it can't work. And my entire panel was a match.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
And they came in, and I remember the surgeon, when she walked in, she said, you were meant to be this woman's donor. She said, I've never seen anything like it. She said, it's like you were blood relatives.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, to me, that was the coolest thing, was to see all the medical stuff
Right.
that just came into play. Usually it takes about 6 weeks for someone's kidney to start working in the recipient. Mine started working before they even sewed Susannah up.
Which means I was urinating her urine. So
Yes,
gross.
for sure. That's how close we are. I think AOT is just what we do. We are there for each other, and not just for those 4 years, but for life.
If you can't adequately thank somebody for saving your life, and just being there and being a friend forever and always, I think is just the true meaning of what it means to have say AOT. I think that's just what we've done, and maintaining being friends and her giving me that gift of life has just miraculously helped me, save my life.